Hello, word champs. You're welcome to Make a Wish Learning Hub. Here, we answer past WAEC and JAM oral English questions. And here is today's focus. Take a moment to look at the question and the options. Read to yourself. Right, okay. Now, before we choose an answer, let's talk about the rules and exceptions for this consonant cluster. When M and B appear side by side as a cluster in a word, the B is silent. Only the M is pronounced. When MB, the letters M and B appear side by side as a cluster in a word, the B sound is silent. Only the M sound is pronounced. When does this happen? Okay, let's have rule 1. The B is silent when the MB cluster sits at the very end of a base word. If a root word has MB as the last letters, as the final letters, the B is silent. For example, we have climb, bomb, thumb, dumb, comb, lamb, nam, crumb. Because these are root words, these are main words, right? And we have M and B as the last letters. You do not pronounce the B becomes silent. So you have climb, bomb, thumb, dumb, comb, lamb, nam, and crumb, right? The second rule is the suffix extension. When you add standard grammar suffix like ing, er, ed to the base word, to any base word that ends in mb. For example, you have climb. If you add er to climb, you have climber. If you add ing to climb, you have climbing. This applies to all root words that end in mb. Same goes for plumb, plum. If you add er to plum, it becomes plumber. If you add ing to plum, it becomes plumbing. By now, I can imagine that you're beginning to think of other words with MB in them with no silent B, right? Like remember, number, slumber, crumble, right? Those are exceptions. Now let's talk about exceptions.